Welcome to the stream. Okay, we're doing Mythology Rush here. And the strategy probably is ass, but we'll try it anyways.
Shikamanalti. Galchite postli.
Motlana Wachuali.
Motlana wati.
Genetlakate postli.
Ni itskalte postli. Shlamikti ni itsto. Genetlamikti.
Netichiwas.
Wow, this map is so weird, isn't it?
Nalia. Nichiwas. Kuali. Nalia. Nichiwas.
Or maybe not. It just looked weird the way the pathing worked here. The very specific build order we're doing here, we just need the gold for the temple early on. Then we're heading back and go on to hunt.
Niitsto. Kalchiket. Tlamiktiket. Motlana Walia.
Ni itsto.
We'll blood pack one of these vills for the fast advance.
Shikamanalti.
Shikamanal kalchiket. Tlamiktiket. Yitztak. Shikamanal.
See what their base is looking like.
Shimomokuitlawi. Motlanawatil.
I also want to sacrifice this villager before the blood pact ends. It takes a while, the animation, so I have to do it like now.
Masewalsing.
Oh my god, it still didn't work. That's crazy. Whatever. It's not as fast as it could be.
Motlana Wati. Nalia.
Ni itsto mamochiwa.
Motlineki.
Shimomokuitlawi.
Pretty sure you can do it faster than that.
Ni igena. Tlamiktiket.
Motlana Wati. Nichiwas.
It's got such a nice back gold and wood and everything. It's gonna be hard.
Shimomokuitlaelis. The postli. Ni Gena Tlamiktiket.
Shikma te postli.
Shikamanalti. Gena Tlamiktiket. Shikamanalti.
I don't know about this strategy.
Nalia.
Oh man, I guess he's over here. We'll be able to get some damage dealt.
Motlanaukal squatek.
Ni Kalte postli.
Shimomokuitlawi.
Mot and the postli.
Nichiwas. Ni Titla te witin. Shika de chin ni Nalia. Kua Nichiwas. Nalia. Kuali. Titla te ni Kuali. Nalia.
Motlana Wati.
Nichiwa. Nalia. Nichiwas.
Looks like he's getting the hippo here.
Kua Nichiwas.
He's good, he killed it there, but
Shika Nichiwas.
fortunate for me, he didn't.
Titla te witin. Kua de chin ni
Oh,
tian.
why is it run?
Na wati ni Kuali. Nalia.
Makes no sense.
Kuali. Nichi Kuali. Nalia. Shika ni Kuali. Nalia.
Motlanaukal te postli.
Nichi. Titla te witin. Kuali. Shika manalti. Tia win. Nichitla te witin. Te chin miktian. Shika man Kuali. Nichiwas. Nalia. Tia win. Titla te witin. Kuali. Te chin mikti. Titla te witin. Shika manalti. Ni itsto. Motla nali. Tia de chin miktian. Shik nichiwa. Shika motla na wati. De chin miktian. Shikua nalia.
Shimomokuitalchi
Ni
Tlamiktiket.
itsto. Shika man nichiwa. Titla de wia. Kuali.
Let's get the temple, I guess.
Nichiwa. De chin miktian. Na wati.
And with the snake, we can harass.
Ni nali kuali nichiwa nalia. Nalia, Motla na watil, ni Kuali. Titla te witin.
Kena lamik tiket. Ni itsto. Kena lamik tiket.
Shikli Techi Nalia. Kuali. Motla Nalia. Nichiwas Nalia. Kitla de Wili
Ah, see this hippo? That's why I wanted to kill it out here. We couldn't do this. Would have made a huge difference if I was able to do it.
Shikaman Koatek.
Ni itsto Nali Nichiwas. Ni Nalia Kuali. Nichiwas Nalia. Kitla de Wili. Kuali. Nichiwas.
Can do it with this one, I guess.
Nichiwas. Shikamanal.
Just in the nick of time.
Motla Kuali Nalia. Nichiwas. Shikuali. Nichiwas. Motla Nawat Nalia. Motla Kuali Nalia. Niku Nalia. Nichiwas. Shikuali. Nichiwas.
Nelia. Wali.
Motla Nawat Niitztok. Shikamanalti.
Hey.
Nakuali. Nichiwas. Kuali. Ni Nalia.
Motlana
There's so many scorpions already.
Kuali. Nichiwas. Kuali. Nalia. Nichiwas. Kuali. Nalia.
I wonder if he's out. Should have placed my scout over here. It's really poor not doing that.
Nalia. Kuali. Nichiwas. Nalia.
Needs to Kalchlamik Motlana Wati.
Neki.
Do want to sacrifice one. If I had done the sacrifice properly, I would have enough favor for my key upgrade here.
Nalia.
This one.
Motla na Kuali.
Needs to.
Where's he
Nichiwas.
getting gold from? Oh, here.
Kuali. Nichiwas. Nalia. Kuali.
Nelia. Diawin.
Niitztok.
Nelia.
Motla na Watil. Shikamanal. Kuali. Nichiwas. Kuali. Nichiwas.
Needs Nichi. Nelia.
Motlana waki.
Wali. Nelia.
Nalia. Kuali.
Nichiwas.
Shikamana.
Nelia. Techimitian.
Motla na Watil. Kuali.
Chikena Tlakatl. Kalchikan.
Shikamanalti.
Shikamanalti.
Nalia. Nichiwas.
He's on the top side now.
Shiwali. Motlana Watil. Nelia.
Taking coyotes, so I need spearmen.
Nichiwas.
Really need to get the
Shineki. Tlamic.
food operation going.
Ni Kuali. Motla na Tiawin. Nichiwas. Kuali. Shinalia.
Oh, these two are dead. This guy as well. Nice.
Wali.
Motla na Watil. Niitztok. Shikamanalti. Tiawin. Motla na Watil.
GG. Interesting. I wonder if this is any good. I think this initial war hut with the bowmen, archers, and if they have a forward gold, honestly, it might not be, it might not even be that bad. Try again. Try it one more time. I also didn't get the favor rolling early on, so that set me behind. Any strategy you try with Reach is strong. Yeah, that might just be it, young goat. That guy is so OP. Magic did a good game against me yesterday, where I was Huitzilopochtli, and he was Uranus. I played it wrong though. But sky passages are an issue for Huitzilopochtli. Go set. If we get a good set map, maybe. So in 40 minutes, by the way, we'll be doing coaching with Ben. Ben has looked up my newer guide and we'll be helping him out with the China gameplay. Why is the map important for some gods? Well, because some gods, like take Shenong, that's a great example. Shenong has farms, and he can set up whenever he likes. So if the map doesn't have a lot of food, Shenong can sort of cheat his way to food early on. So he excels on maps where there's not that much food available. Or think of Odin, he's got his hunt bonus, so you want a lot of food available. And there's a ton of stuff like that for all the gods in the game. Some more obvious than others. Do set. The god icons, it's from a mod called Streamer Gods. This is me right here. This is Sadfed. You can just find it under mods. I know what's in console, unlucky. Want to steal his rhino, if possible, or even just this one, I guess. Wherever it may be. You know, if you buy the latest DLC, you're gonna get all the cosmetic upgrades, or whatever you want to call them, for the gods. The Rise of Death Plus God? No, not anymore. They used to be for a long time, but they're not anymore. People will argue that they're weak. My build probably a bit ass here, to be honest. Hey, Sheikh Zula. Welcome, welcome. Gold mines seem to be a bit scoffed here, actually. I think I'll just do a village center. No. Oh, I think the snake wins this. Ah, actually don't. These foxes are strong. I win. Nice. This is a really good value for me. Need to heal it back up. Somehow I'm short on food. Didn't expect that. I'm not short anymore though. Oh. Don't let him touch your snake. Okay. Should increase my microphone's input volume sensitivity. It's just easier if I do that. I'm not talking directly into the microphone right now. If I do that, you'll hear stupid bumps and shit. Ah, he's killing the pharaoh. It's a really high value for him. Maybe should have saved the pharaoh there. I don't know why I didn't. Who am I going against next? Versus Tunison later today. I really wish I saved my stupid pharaoh.
Repair. Up. Initiate. NU repair. I air.
Are you repair?
NUH. Tai Baya.
In area. In Ohio.
Imak. Ro Ia Tawit.
NUIR.
NGO.
And which great I Enito. Great are you repair? UIR. Enayo. UIR.
Soon as it's wrong, but I can do it. Let's see it. Hey, Black Flare, welcome. Where did my houses go? I never finished them.
Are you repair? UIR. Dayo. Enito. Are you repair? UIR. Dayo. Are you repair?
4 barracks, maybe it's not enough.
NGO.
UIR.
Seems like I'm struggling producing enough stuff.
Are you
Break.
repair?
NUIR. Kids.
Are you repair? Dayo.
I was on the path of destruction. Yes.
Are you repair?
It was a good series versus Magic. I think you played it very well, actually. I was happy to win that.
Dayo. UIR.
Oh man, I need these houses.
NUH. Kids. Kids. Ro Ia Tawit.
Dayo. Dayo. Are you repair? Dayo.
In
Are you repair?
Get out of there.
Are you Dayo?
Oh,
Are you repair? And UIR. Enito. Dayo.
yeah, Magic's great. We love Magic.
UIR. Dayo. Are you repair?
Making a lot of cavalry and myth units.
Great.
Break.
I don't know if the slingers are it. I need more food. Put all the herdables here, I guess.
Enito. And which?
Magic are my top 2. Nice.
Are you repair? Dayo.
I'm hoping both Magic and I will advance. I'd love to meet Magic in Athens.
And which?
Inito. NUIR. Break.
Alright, let's move in. We have very strong slingers here.
UIR.
Don't show the slinger to fight, yeah.
UIR.
I also have Shifting Sands available. Should probably try to do something with it. Ugh, I don't have much food available at all.
Are you repair? UIR. Dayo.
And you're excited to go against? Against? Not really.
Are you Dayo?
Never really excited to play against anyone. Right here. Dude, where are my houses?
Tayo.
Ah!
Kids. Up. Tayo.
The Shogun. A lot of damage being dealt to it. Holy. Oh man, they don't have ballistics. Yo, this was so poor.
NUIR. EU refer. Kids. Brig. Kids.
Priest weren't tiny with you in that fight. I only had 2. But yeah, I mean, you're probably still right, but I only had 2.
Brig.
I think I was thrown off by the fact that I didn't finish my houses. They're done now, though.
Brig. Enrich. Kids. Tayo. Kids. Baya. Kids.
Where's he getting gold from? On the left side, I guess? Should be raiding more with these spearmen when I'm playing Zed. No good at that. Yeah, let's focus on the left side now.
Inito. Kid. Brig. Ihuchi. Kids. Inito. Kids. Enrich. Up. NUIR.
How's coaching going? Pretty well. Actually, a lot of people are signing up, so that's pretty cool. If anyone are interested, I offer coaching. And I have a lot of time currently, so yeah, I like it. No one utilizes Aztec traps. I do think people actually start using them a bit. Especially when they have a lot of archers, you can sort of micro backwards
Kids.
towards the traps. That seems very strong. Ah, he's over here. Ah, this is a strong army. Gonna have trouble with it. Get these upgrades in first, it'll be better.
Brig. Kid. Baya. Inito. Kids. Baya. Enrich. Kids. Baya. Brig. Kid. Baya. Inito. EU refer. Kids.
Oh, we need ballistics.
Tayo. UIR.
Swampland, very strong. Am I making X-Men? It's not good. Woodland, thank you so much for the sub. 32 months. Huge. That's huge. Oh my god, he's mythic. Thank you, Woodland.
Maya.
Into you. Into you. Garrett. Into you. Into you. Ia at you. Get you. I am. And I you repair. Into you. And we go into you.
I believe he took that gold mine over here without me seeing it. Hey Neymar, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, friend.
In which
That was so bad. I thought I had complete goal control, and then somehow he just gets this one. So 15 minutes we'll do the coaching with Ben, or I can even ask if he's here. Like, it doesn't have to be on the clock. I think maybe we just wait for Ben to be ready. Secret Scrim with ISO? I don't know if I'm good enough for ISO Mardo. That guy is a beast. Alright. Until Ben gets here, we'll cast this one. Have a look at that Thor match from yesterday until coaching. Oof. It's a good idea, like looking at my losses in particular. Asking myself how I should have done better. Maybe we'll do that after the coaching. Now we'll look at this game here. Young Oath, Bilbo Ben, who is that? Is that you? Love the build. 2 on wood first. See very few people doing it. Need to build a temple though. Like, instead of that house, you needed a temple here. Magic got to build builds in 2 matches. I mean, in the Mirage one, I saw that it wouldn't have mattered. He lost on Mirage by that point anyways. Mirage, I was so far ahead. What other game did he forget in? Bilbo Ben, is that you, Young Oath? Oh, we need. Okay, okay. Because I was like, that build sucks. I guess it's not you then. We're watching said POV. Nothing spectacular happening just yet. No, this is not Ben. This is not Ben. I don't think so. It's not the real Ben.
Great. And great.
2 Monument. Market. Vision. What are we doing here?
Enito.
Pyramid Hyena. Oh, okay, 7 Hyena have set. 6 Priests. This is gonna be great. Okay, let's look at the stats of the Hyena have set. 3.9 damage per second. 45 HP. No armor. Unit is ass. It's utter shite. Why are we making hyenas anyways? Just for defense? Hyena! Oh!
Great.
What's the point of making hyenas? Okay, now he's making I was about to say, couldn't you just make crocodiles? So these things deal a bit more damage, 7 damage per second and 70 HP. They only cost 6 favors, not too bad. Croc time. Sending all the villagers too. Where'd they go? Over here. Lightning weapons. Ancestors. Terracotta. Maybe it is Ben. Ben loves terracotta riders. Is it ever fit to just train animals from your feral for hunt? Yeah, if you can't get anything else, it's a good thing to do. But if you can convert with priests and shit like that, it's better. Yo, that's sick. Like, the flood of units here is just ridiculous.
And weak.
Like, what was it, 20 animals? 12 minions? 12, not more than 20 animals, to be honest. And now the Migdal in his face. Beautiful. China taking one of the toughest missions in the game. For who, Neymar? Like, historically, it's been Eki favored.
Enito.
Just right on top of the gold mine here.
Great.
The villagers are just going to town on the Migdal. 12 villagers versus 19. It's every single villager that's here. Except for... Ah, there's 10 here. So Ben is remaining now with 6 villagers. Yeah, Neymar, I know. Maybe that's why China's doing so well as these days also. It's because people stopped playing Egyptian.
Into.
Crazy strategy. 7 villagers versus 22. Nice. What a game from Setfed. Giga trolling. Respect Setfed for doing this new stuff. Yeah, I think it's honestly good. Maybe instead of animals, or maybe in addition to animals, you add X-Men. Because China, especially Shenong, is bound to make Dao swordsmen these days. So like one barracks, just making even 5 X-Men would go hard. Clay, you played versus John Arbiter. Let's go, let's speed run it. So when you're against Tezcatlipoca, you need to know that his heroic age is ridiculously strong. So if you don't deal damage to him in the classical age, you're setting yourself up for a very difficult game. Market, alright, fast heroic, interesting. Fast heroic against 2 TC boom, Tezcatlipoca, very unorthodox. So these scarabs, they're good, but warrior priests are pretty good against them, to be honest. What is Vision recast for Tezcatlipoca? It's 40. It's quite expensive for an Aztec to recast it. But like now, right now, you're falling behind. 23 versus 33 villagers. He's on 2 TCs, you're on 1. You're not getting anything done, so... I don't know what the plan is here. This is cute, I guess. You just make warrior priests and stop it though.
Go into you.
Like you get the town center, but look how far you are behind in villagers.
Enito. Greek.
And now you don't have shifting sands anymore. You don't have your scarabs anymore, and you have this army here which can easily be countered.
And witch.
Nice, you enjoyed Black Flare? Yeah, whenever people want to stream their coaching, I think that's always a good idea.
Enito.
Others can learn from it, others who are interested.
Greek.
Fast Mythic after that versus 2 TC is not viable, right? No, I don't think so. Generally, 1 TC versus 2 like this. When there's hunt over here, there's gold there, hunt here, gold here. There's just an abundance of resources for John Arbiter and Tezcatlipoca here.
And Enito.
1 TC is just not working, unless you're getting some serious damage dealt. And even though you take down the TC here, even though you've got the advantage now, it's not enough. Because John is absolutely zooming up here. 19 villages, bunch over here. And these are, generally speaking, fairly safe.
Greek. And witch.
So the big story of this game is right here. When Aztec is up like this against Egyptian in economy, it's very, very hard for Egypt to stop it. You need siege weapons here, bro. You need either scarabs or probably better siege towers.
Go.
You have the military upper hand, but you can't utilize it because you don't have siege weapons.
And we read.
So you needed a siege tower there. Would have stopped the town center, could have gone on to take the towers, and so on and so forth. Look at the military value, 600 versus 2,100. So you have such a military upper hand, but just you still have to retreat from here, simply because you don't have siege.
Into you.
It's a good raid though. Unlucky berries for you. Still a good raid though. But still, even after that raid, 37 to 46,
Enito.
you're still falling way behind. Still not getting any siege, so you're not putting yourself in a good spot at all.
And witch.
Like there's gold here, here, here even. What is the plan? How are you gonna win this? You're falling behind in economy. You don't have siege weapons, you cannot take down anything, and he's just got resources for ages. (42 to 49). Score is looking like it's even. Wow, look at the military, bro. You're so far ahead. Literally all you need is siege towers. There we go. Elephant's even kind of alright. Let's go up here. He's probably most vulnerable up here. Ah, unfortunate. He gets this one up now. Start making jaguars. That sucks. But now you have to dive between the TC and 2 Great Temples. And he's got a heroic HP Sifla. Very, very strong. This is way too expensive for you. Getting the TC, you're getting the Great Temple, that's nice. But you're also losing a shit ton in the process. Oh my god, he got the Iotochli. Disgusting. Good attack. This is what you want. This is what you had to do a little bit earlier, I think. (56 to 42). You're far ahead in economy now. For once, you're ahead in eco now. You've killed so many villagers. So it means that every second now you're pulling ahead of him, kind of. But then on the other hand, he's got very, very strong Jaguar riders. These are hard for you to counter. Best you can do is camels or spearmen, and they're not even that great counters. So that's the issue. When Tezcatlipoca gets to this stage in the game, where he's got Tzitzimitl, Jaguar riders, they're just so cost efficient against Egyptian, or anyone, honestly. Yeah, so OP, it's true. But that's why you need to deal damage before Tezcatlipoca gets to the stage. So you had the opportunity earlier on, but you didn't have enough siege out. Yeah, you really... Oh, you have heroes. 9 of them too. Pretty good, you're building all the right units. Siege, anti-Jaguar Riders, anti-Tzitzimitl. Really perfect comp here for what you want. So it's looking honestly kind of alright for you. Just need to protect these siege towers now. Ah, yeah, that's not good. Having 11 spearmen in one barracks is not good. Imagine you had some extra barracks out and then all the spearmen out on the field. It would have been really good. Careful, these Tzitzimitl are ridiculous. So micro your priest here. Your priest should be on top of these things. In a fight, generally speaking, the most important thing to micro is the heroes, more than anything. And then take care of these things. 10% crush armor. You have siege towers nearby, so you can take care of them easily. You gotta get rid of them. If you don't, Tezcatlipoca gets too much value. Really? Hello? Nah. You could win here, but it's like you're getting into bad engagements here. Yeah, now he gets the butterfly for free. So it's just, at this stage, Tezcatlipoca is too strong. All the Jaguar Riders, all the Tzitzimitl, simply better units than yours. So by the time you got online, by the time you could threaten his base with siege like this, you're just too far behind. And then, obviously, your Q. 10 Spearmen, 5-4, it's not enough. 3 barracks, 22 minutes into the game. Not nearly enough. But the big moral of this story is you gotta destroy Tezcatlipoca before he gets to this stage. Because this is just impossible to deal with. No matter how well you play right here, no matter how well you do, you're not gonna win it now.
Gerek.
Nice try though. It looked good for a second up here once you started sieging, but I think he was just... That's where Tezcatlipoca was in a good spot. How do you manage having production buildings spread across the map in large numbers? Numbered hotkeys? Well, what I do is I just have one sectoral production. That's all my production buildings, and I just waypoint it wherever. But yeah, 3 barracks? Man, you need like 10, 15. Nice try though. Nice try. Miguel Beretta, have fun at work. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, your friend is a weirdo. Where's the Chinese coaching? I think Ben will be here very, very soon. So we're just waiting for that. Alright, seems like he's here now. Hey, Kvoth! Yes, it's live. Ben?
How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Good, good.
Nice. First time I'm talking with you on voice.
Ah,
But we've been messaging a bit about China theory.
various strategies.
When we were-
Sorting out the
when we were-
Aztec initially.
Oh yeah, true. That also. But it's funny because like China, I was never really a China prodigy. Like Kvoth, for example, he was like the poster boy for China.
Oh, yeah. Kwas Nua. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And actually, so today I've got you coaching me, Shanong. And then on Monday, I also booked a coaching session with Kvat as well.
Oh, nice.
So I'm getting the creme de la creme of Chinese.
But it's funny because Kvoth and I, we have different play styles. Kvoth likes
Yeah.
defense into bowlays, into horses, and then into
I tried it. I can't do it. It's really hard.
Yeah, me too. Dude, I can't play like that either. So like when China was reworked, kind of soft reworked, into having a bit more focus on peasants and Dao swordsmen, I think that was
Yep.
for me what opened up China for me.
Yeah.
So you
I think I played. So one of my first main competitive civs on ladder was China, and I remember I think I was 1800 or something, and I was abusing the hell out of Yatza. And this is when they were really strong,
yeah.
and I managed to get a win on someone who just won the previous S tier tournament. It was like his first game afterwards.
Oh no. Was that
That
Kvoth
was,
or...
yeah, it was Kebab.
Nice. Yeah, that's like China have had a few eras where they were disgustingly strong. So should we take a look at one of the games?
Yes. The first one will be a very entertaining one.
Doo-doo?
And yeah, the doo-doo one. So it's mostly about I'm mostly concerned about the initial rush defending the snakes.
Okay.
I did it really badly. And yeah, I'll just I'll
Well,
let everyone see
first
how
thing
badly I
here,
defended it.
we're 9 seconds in. Do you know what I'm gonna say?
What's that?
You need your store or silo need to not be there. It needs to be here because you want to
Oh.
prepare for your farms, right?
Oh, on the corner for the stealth farms, right?
Yeah.
See, that's one thing I haven't been doing much either. Like I currently only have like one build order that I've
Well, it's
I've
not even
got since I
about build
came
order.
back.
It's just about preparation for it. So you're
Yeah.
against Dudu. You know for near certainty that he's going to rush you. But even without, there's very, very little reason not to do it like this. Obviously, it's
My
less
brain wasn't
efficient
turned
once you
on at
have
the
like
time.
6, 7 villagers on it or something like that. But
Yeah.
here, there's just no reason not to do it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then you don't set up the
I saw
farms
Isomato do this recently
Do
in
what?
a tournament. The corner farm thing too. Like straight away.
Nice.
I should have picked up on that.
Look, when where is mine? Ah, these stupid god names. I can't find the one where I play. It's gotta be.
Oh, because you've got the streamer gods.
Yes, exactly. So when I do it, look, I build it just like this, and I'm not setting up the farms early. I'm just having it there
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
eventually I want to build up farms there. Maybe it's not even something that I have to do, but it's just having the option of building farms if I'm ever in trouble is so nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me get a notepad. I need to put these down.
yeah. And then if you have 2 Kuafu on the gold, something I would recommend in general is having Kuafu on gold rather than wood, because there's 0 walking time. And walking
Yes.
time is the biggest detriment to Kuafu. They have such high gather rate, but they're slow. So you're going 2 on wood. Love it. Stealing my build. It's nice. So the purpose of doing that, of course, is that you get your temple out nice and early, and even your first house out nice and early, and that's going to give you additional favor, and that's going to give you 3 Kuafu relatively fast as Shinong.
Yep.
Shinong's probably got the weakest economy early on compared to Fushi or Niwa, because Fushi has the additional favor from the tree, and Niwa has the Kuafu chieftains and stuff like that.
Yes.
But just trying to get the most out of it with Shinong is still nice. So I think this helps in that. So that means that now you have the resources, you need to build the temple.
So when you do it, do you wait until you're at 250, or you just, as soon as you can, build the temple, Crafty goes back on gold?
As soon as we can.
Okay.
Because like now, look, what do we have? 260. You can get, I guess you can get maybe that. How many do you have here? Maybe you can get a Kuafu now. You don't even. So when I do it, I just build the temple ASAP. And then I'll get 6 peasants on food. And then I'll make a Kuafu. It's the same thing you're doing. Except you're just getting so much more gold before you build the temple. And you're losing out on, I suppose, like 2 or 3 favor or something like that. I have no idea how much, but some
I was wondering because I was trying to copy like your build order, but I just couldn't get it as tight. And I think the details early on, they really matter. They kind of like balloon into the rest of the game.
Yeah. With China, they really do. Because I imagine there's a lot of favor gain here. If Hagrid was here, he would tell us how much favor, but there is a significant portion for sure.
Yep.
Other than that,
and
good.
6 on food, is that usually what you aim for with vills?
Yeah, it's enough because we're making 3 Kuafu and they only cost 50 food, 100 gold, and it's 43-second training time. So usually a general rule is that you want 7 on food when you're playing other civs. Just a good thumb. But
it took me so long. It took me like a year and a half to learn that I don't need 9 on food. Like now when I play Egypt, I go like 6 on food because you've also got the empower too.
Oh yeah, true.
And oh my god, it makes things so much more efficient not having to swap bills around.
Yes, exactly. So the min-maxing is huge. But yeah, my point was with China, the Kuafu 50 food, 43-second training time means we don't even need
Yep.
7 on food. 6 will be enough.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and then when we get when we do this build, like this is honestly a bit late that we're getting our Pioneer upgrade here. I think we will
Yep.
get it earlier than that. What we got here. Usually what I like to do is as soon as I start, maybe we could, maybe it was a good timing actually. Because usually about the time when I train my third Kuafu is when I'll get it.
Yep.
And like, you're going Chiao, right? Would you want this relic? Hail Cerberus?
There's something which I like to do with with relics nowadays, and that's reading the relics. I'm really bad at reading them before getting them.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, I think with China, when you're doing this build where you sort of know that you're going to have spare resources early on for the Pioneer upgrade, I think
Yep.
definitely take your time to read them. And then if you find a really good relic that you want, you can just sort of hover it until you have the upgrade.
Yep. Okay. Sounds
And
good.
this is something I have to learn myself, but don't just get the upgrade and grab every relic on the map. Because some
Yeah.
relics are just ass, and it doesn't make
I
sense.
learned so much. Like when I was playing Aztec, especially. Like there's like I think initially I would get the no, you don't even need the upgrade for Aztecs, but initially I would gather relics straight away. But there's so much you can actually do.
Yeah.
Like in that time, like scouting and putting on pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, and when I'm playing Norse, you don't really play Norse, do you?
No.
No, but when I play Norse, I also have this.
I will one day.
Yeah, okay. So when I play Norse, I just see all these juicy relics around the map, and I think I gotta pick them up. But then if I pick up like arrows of the elf or more villager damage, that's so dumb. I could have used that time
It's a
getting my
trap.
cursor right on top of the gold mine as I advance or something, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, actually, especially with Aztec too, because I guess it's similar to Norse in that you can get the units out, and then once you age up, they get stronger straight away, and like you can get you could get Hersa onto the second TC or Warrior Priest to the second TC so fast.
yeah. So it's you really gotta prioritize your villager time. Everyone knows that instinctively.
Yep.
But with military, especially early on, it's also true for those.
Yep.
So actually, a few things here. When I play Shenong, maybe not on Alfheim because there's cows to be grabbed, but just herding your animals in is nice.
Yes. Oh, I didn't even think of that in this game. I was
I-
on a tilt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was a tilt. Like all these games were from a tilt session.
Okay.
But I think they're probably the best ones to look at.
Yeah. Well, even with maybe like you're sharing your silo here, so that's not too bad. But if you did hurt them underneath TC, then you would have Hunt right here underneath TC instead of here.
Yeah.
And then if you also did the silo trick with the farms around it, you'd have gold completely safe, food completely safe.
Yeah.
And then over here, what we do is we just build a 21 gold wall between the silo and where the forest ends, and then we have more or less safe wood as well.
I'm pre-warning you, this might be one of the worst snake defenses as China you'd ever seen.
Oh no. Well, you got your Kuafu here. Versus Dudu, he's advancing. That's another thing. You're against Set advancing at 330. So in your head, when you're playing against something like this, you should know that their eco is utter shite. So sort of luxury upgrades like survival equipment, you can afford getting that early on.
Oh, and it's cheaper as well now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna help you against, once again, like someone who is just gonna go balls to the wall aggression. So ridiculously strong for Kuafu.
One of the big mistakes I made was usually when I'm playing against snakes, I just put my all my villagers and workers just on passive stance, and then I let my heroes handle it.
Oh no.
But pioneers are really shit versus snakes.
Yeah, handle it. You can put that in quotation marks. Because they're not handling it well at all.
So I definitely like.
You need to.
So I haven't
you need
actually had to do this much.
This sucks, of course, but you need to do the 6 villagers, and then you gotta right click, shift, right click, shift, right click. You know, you gotta do it like that.
Ah, okay. See, I've never had to do that before. I got to 2K, but I've never had to do that ever.
And you know, these days the villager A move is fixed. So on the Kuafu, I think these things are gonna deal massive damage to servants. I don't know if they're gonna one shot, but definitely 2-shot. So if you just take your gold Kuafu, hold down Alt and right click here, they'll take care of these
Yep.
snakes in record time.
Another thing too is, do you have to do anything special to get the villagers to do a ranged attack, or is that just the standard right click?
No, that's just.
I don't know where I heard that from.
Oh my god, dude! I
Okay.
know you love the terracotta riders, but this.
I do.
Bruh.
Terrible versus the snakes as well.
Just.
Uh,
What do they cost? Is it like 350 resources?
it's 150, so 300.
300 resources. I think it's not a bad idea, but you gotta. These snakes, by now, you could have actually dealt with them just with your peasants in your club.
Yeah.
And then, I don't hate to play with a terracotta, especially if you can catch the pharaoh out. Hey, it's soup.
Yes.
Um,
That's one thing I did right. Everything else, not so much.
yeah. Let's see. My god. Yeah, you're just under so much pressure here from stuff that is more or less free for him, right?
I didn't even think of attacking with my workers. Like, I don't know. It was one of those days.
You're losing a villager.
I lost so much. I lost a villager too.
Huge play. Excuse me. But yeah, you're just not. These
you also had the
pioneers
monkeys as
aren't
well.
actually good against animals at all.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, you just need to use your villagers, and then this would be so much better. And,
Another thing
probably
too
get,
is
probably get a military barracks down here, and then if needed, you can put a tower on it as well.
yeah. I found that I was so much more successful using military barracks with the towers on them, because the tower actually does. It actually does a substantial amount of damage. I think it's like 16 DPS or something.
I think it's like a regular tower. It's crazy.
Oh, and the other thing too was, so I chose Chiao because just in case it was a shifting sands.
Yeah.
Because I find lightning weapons to work really nicely against that.
Yeah, it does.
The other thing too is, would you is the 3 Kwafu opener what your go-to against Egypt?
I think so. Yeah, 3 Kwafu. Because what's nice about 3 Kwafu opener is that you can do everything with it. You can adapt with it. So it's very easy to just say you need to defend early, and then you can do that with a few military buildings, or you can even get the tower upgrade. And you can also adapt into it by getting a second town center. So you can do everything with a 3 TC opener.
Yeah.
But my god, you're getting the tower upgrade here. Like, this is 400 resources. You could have gotten the military barracks and the tower upgrade for cheaper, if I remember correctly.
It really snowballed out of control this game.
Yeah.
I think by this time I've probably already lost it in a way, because I'm gold content. It's going to be really hard to get to my gold. I think I end up losing the temple.
Yeah, that's the risk with these temples as China, where you're extending your favorite land.
Yeah.
But I think if you just did it, if you got the farms down on the gold, so they were safe. Your 2 Kwafu and gold mines with the farm on each side, that's safe.
Yep.
You have your food underneath your TC, that's safe. Then all he can do is hit your wood, and you can go over here for wood as well.
I'm guessing it would be so much more efficient to actually get down, instead of going for the tower upgrade, because it's so bloody expensive for China. I guess just getting down more military barracks machine workshops with the tower attachment.
Yeah, dude, just one. Even this one, just with a tower upgrade, isn't that all you
Yeah.
need? Like, you don't... It would be the same as this tower, but you don't need these 3, actually. It's just this position you need it on. So I think that would have been a better usage of your resources, probably.
What army comp would you go for? Would it be Dao, Fire Archer, and a few Javs?
I would say probably... it's very... I think you're playing reactive in terms of unit comp against Egypt.
Yep.
But Dao Swordsman, definitely the core of your army. And then,
Yep.
you know, he makes a lot of infantry, you make fire archers. He's got more slingers, you make more javelineers.
Yep.
That's
And I
gotta
kind
be
of...
it.
Like, one thing I'm learning about China as well is you eat through gold so fast. And I kind of found, like when I was studying your play with Shenong, like you get the early eco and then you get map control. And that's like a very important thing because I think eventually the Kwafu eco is really, really strong. So it's
Yeah.
like if you can get map control and you can start trading units, then you'll end up on top.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
the crazy
getting
part
contained
about
really
that's the
sucked.
crazy part about China is that if nothing much happens and you're spamming Kuafu, you're pulling ahead.
Yes.
And that's such a that frees up your game plan so much because
Yeah.
you with Shenong you have so many tools to make everything safe, nice and early. You do your 3 Kuafu opener, very open
Yeah.
to reactive play. So say that he goes for a 2 TC boom, you can do the same, and you can even grab
Yeah.
a middle one if you notices it.
Yeah.
And then every time you just react, every time you mirror what they're doing, you're pulling ahead because you get the Kuafu economy. And then on top of that, of
Yeah.
course, you're playing Shenong, so you get the Ru Xiao Wang Di package late game, which is just crazy.
Yes.
Even just the Ru Xiao Power Spike Heroic, even just that is kind of nutty.
Yeah. One other question I had was, well, I wrote it down. How often do you go for training yards? Like personally, I love training yards, but like I think I noticed when you play or when like Keto plays, going for the extra machine work because you get the favored land, right?
Yeah.
I think, and the potential for towers as well to be put down. Do you prefer putting down 2 military barracks as opposed to putting down 1 and then getting the training yard?
Yeah, I think I favor the favored land more than condensing your base.
Yeah.
Because when you play Shenong, there's actually a shit ton of things you want to spend your favor on. You want to get your Kuafu
Yes,
eco
I'm
going.
finding that's really difficult. Like getting the Kwafu eco going, and then I don't think I've ever successfully gone into myth units yet.
No, it's very hard.
But getting enough for the Rushu upgrades, it's really difficult.
Yep.
They're expensive. Like what, 30 and 22 favor?
Well, let's just start counting here. So if you're going Chi Yao, oftentimes we want Master of Weaponry, that's 15 favor. A nice
Yeah.
luxury upgrade is this one, 10 to 25 favor. So it's 40 favor.
Yeah.
And then 22, that's 62 favor. And now it's 92 favor. And that's early
That's
to
huge.
mid-game upgrades.
See, one thing I thought which actually looked all right, and I think when I played against you one game, you went 2 Yatza with the upgrade. And that's something I kind of feel like might be quite good.
Yeah.
Because the favor upgrades, I think they're really cheap now. I got a little bit unlucky here because I nearly stopped the Migdol from going down. I think there was like
Ooh.
the workers left. I think there was 2 workers who just finished that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I mostly lost this game early on with the defense. It could have been so
sure.
much easier.
For sure.
If you wanted to fast forward and reduce my amount of pain, we could jump into the next one.
Nice. Yes, let's do that. I think here, perfect opportunity for you to actually go into, a siege war with him.
Yes. That's also one thing I'm not very good at all because when I used to play Shenong, the main play I used to go for was going for Dao with both of the Rushu upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to just, walk at a Migdol and take it down. But I think I have to start using the siege crossbows a lot more in my play.
Yeah. Yeah, because like he makes chariot archers and scorpion men. There's a ton of units that just melts the Dao swordsman. The kind of play that you're referring to here is something you do in Mythic when you got the Wang Di upgrades, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one other thing too, randomly that I was testing was, I was testing out the Shenong priests. You know how Shenong has an upgrade where the priest can heal like 3 targets to a
Yeah.
maximum of 12.5.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to see if I can make a heal army. It was pretty mediocre. I thought I'd just report that to you.
Yes, because look at this. It says affects up to 5 additional targets within 10 meters, with each successive target being healed at 50% of the rate of the previous target. So
Yeah.
at maximum, it's 20 hit points per second. That's like less than a Miko or something. I don't know, but it's not much.
The damage of the Sage is actually quite good. So I
Yeah.
was like testing a Sage army, one healing and another one damaging, and the damaging was better.
Yeah, that's sad. I mean, it's something you do in between fights, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking when you're against Susanoo, he's gonna hit you with the Thunderburst and the Kusanagi over and over again.
Yes.
Get the Sage going with this upgrade, like if even just 2, and then you can heal yourself up in between fights. I think that's huge if you do that.
Yeah.
But it's not a 5 favor, 100 gold. I guess it's not too bad, but these Sages are so goddamn expensive.
Yeah. I managed to get a couple. I was playing against Matrius's Norse yesterday.
Yeah.
I lost to everyone, but I seemed to beat Matrius like once. He smashed me all the other times. But I went Nuba Fire Archers, and they melted everything. I had a few Sages in there as well.
Yeah.
Let me find you the clip really quick. Where did I put this? Oh damn, I can't find it. Okay. So the next one will be, maybe we'll jump into the one I had versus Kaiba, who was playing Nuwa.
Okay.
Or even the Divine one's fine too.
I will do Piper now.
All right. So this one, like usually I'm quite confident in the mirror. But one thing I found which is really difficult to deal with is cavalry later on, especially when you've got like a Dao-based army. I think one of the biggest mistakes I made was I would see the cav and I would continue making Dao rather than switch into Halberdier.
Yeah, so I think on a map like this, like Giza, with this so wide and so open, if you're having 4-speed Dao swordsman against 6.6 speed White Horse cavalry, you're gonna get overrun, aren't you?
They're great, the cav. Like they're fast, they raid amazingly, and they fight really well also.
Yeah.
I find it so hard to get like a mass of them going.
Yeah, so
like when Kavat plays, like 20 of them just appear out of the ballet at once. I'm like, oh god.
Right. So I think what you want to do is probably play it very slowly.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get to the mid game, you wanna probably have your second TC up, and then you maybe like a location like this, Baole plus Baole, and then walls and all kinds of crap to defend yourself, and just play as closed as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Because if you start spreading out, if you start getting this TC and you're up here on a gold mine and you're hunting up here, the mobility of the horses is gonna just get massive value against you. And you can make halberdiers, you can even try walling up here, and you can try walling up on this side. You can do all the right things, so to speak. But because the map is so wide, so vast, it's not gonna matter because your units are 4-speed and his are 6.6.
The other thing too is if you're going to do I sent you a clip of the fight with the fire archers, but maybe later. If you know you've got a safe boom, do you ever go for the 2 Kwafu opener into 2 TC, or would you still do the 3 Kwafu opener?
I'd still do 3, especially in like I'd still do 3. Because if you do 2 Kuafu, just consider how much you're missing out on only having 2 Kuafu. One Kuafu
Yes.
gives you 2.5 gold per second, like 3 wood or something. And then during those 60 seconds, you're not getting it, or even more, maybe even like 75 seconds. That's going to
Yeah.
be like 200 resources or something that you're not getting from the Kuafu.
Ah.
That's 200 resources you could be spending on a military barracks, getting Dao swordsmen out, like just getting your tempo rolling. And if you only have 2
Yeah.
Kuafu and you're getting just enough resources for your TC, and then when you do have it, you send the 2 Kuafu over to a town center. During that whole time, you're barely getting any income. And then by
It's
the
really
time the
inefficient,
TC is
isn't it?
finished, you have to set up silo. You need to start building. You're so far behind, I find.
Yeah. So this game I did the. I versed him twice. I did the 3 Kwafu opener this game,
Yeah.
and the next one I did 2 Kwafu opener. The 3 it was so much better.
Okay.
Um,
Happy to hear it.
One thing I'm finding it quite hard to get. I think it's just the tiny little details with my opener and favor probably as well, is having enough resources as soon as I hit classical to have my Kwafu in position. Like that amount of tightness in the build, I'm finding I got to probably improve
In
the
position
opening
for
build a lot
what?
more. To get the second TC, like I've seen, I think I've seen when you run the build that you can actually get like, I'm not sure if that's newer though, but if you're doing a 3 Kwafu opener, actually it's quite difficult. Would you go straight to the 2 TC or would you go into like a military barracks first or anything as well?
I'll go straight to TC.
Yeah, okay.
You're missing. If you go, I guess if anything, maybe a Yatze and then a second TC. I think you
Yeah.
should start building buildings
Ah.
and then wait for, I don't even know, Javelineers to come out or something. It's way too little value for, and it's such a delayed power spike you're hitting.
Yeah.
I think if
Oh,
anything,
that's interesting. So
sorry.
you could also do a 2 Yatza instead of building the Kwafu straight away, I guess, after aging up.
Yeah, I don't think so. You get so little favor, actually. Look now, you have 7. Let's actually count. You're
Yeah.
doing the 3 Kwafu. And then by the time we hit classical 8, yeah, we don't have, it's 16 favor or something. It's quite wild, I think. 16 favor. So we don't have it. But yeah, we could. Especially, I think, something you can really do with Shinong that no one really does. Look up here, what Mythium am I getting? If you're getting a Yatze, you can consider that. Don't build a Kuafu here, just
Oh
make
my
peasants.
gosh, I never even thought of that.
Yeah, and then you get 3 Yatze out, you get the upgrades, and I mean, that's gonna be really sick. And then you just make Javelineers against China, and that's gonna hit very hard.
Yep. Oh, that's interesting. See, I've been going how to because like when I used to play China a long time ago, abundance was amazing to get straight away.
Okay.
But nowadays, like, you can either get 2 Kwafu for the same amount. And I think it's like kind of good to get later on, but it's not like a huge priority anymore. So would you go Chi Yao as a possible as well?
I would go
I
Chi
don't even think
Yao,
I
to
got
be
use out
honest.
of.
I would go Chi Yao.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
I think Earthwall is so good. If you're a good defensive player like Kavoth, you grab your second TC and you have your plan on.
Yep.
You already have your blueprint, how you want your buildings to protect this area and so on.
Yeah.
If you're
Kavoth and
that
Kiddo
kind
are
of
so good
player
with
who
that.
excels at that, I think Earthwall is amazing.
Yeah.
But I think for someone like me, I'm better at, getting the most out of my resources early on, really pumping those units out and optimizing my economy early on, and then just hit a nice, 10, 15 units with lightning weapons pressure or something. I think that's something I'm better at and something I would prefer.
Yeah.
And this TC is slow, by the way. It's very slow.
Yeah. I was in
Very,
position
slow.
very late. After getting the second TC up, do you usually go into 2 TC pressure? Like I thought about trying to.
Can we just talk about before you keep that question in mind? But the farms here, that's part of the reason why it's slow. You don't need these farms right now.
Oh, the extra farms as well. So that's one thing I've been doing also too much, I think.
That's 150 resources, and you have zebras remaining. They're just lying here waiting to get eaten. And then over here,
Yeah.
you have 2 rhinos, and you're in a China mirror. You're gonna want pioneers, you're gonna want javelineers, and you're gonna
Yeah.
want military production up and running, meaning you're not gonna want that much food early on anyways. One TC is gonna
Yeah.
make kuafu, that's a small bit of food cost, and then the other is gonna make peasants, but
And it's a bit of a waste because
6 or 8 on
I've
food
also
is
got
enough.
Earthwall, which I could have used to get that hunt as well.
Yeah, I think it's fine getting these up, but I would say definitely wait for the TC to go up.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because that's part of the reason why this TC is up so late. Honestly, I think you're almost losing a peasant just by getting these 2 farms up, and there's no way that's worth it.
Yeah.
And like right now, you have 350 gold. You're setting up new farms here. Let's look over on his side what Kyber is doing. He's great. He's got this town center. I'm just wondering if is there anything we can pressure? We can pressure this if we wanted to, right? If we knew about it. That would be a nice place to pressure. We could take down the temple.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to start doing more. So I would go 2 TC into some units.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And I think those some units in a China mirror, that's Dao swordsmen and javelineers.
Okay.
But yeah, you can attack here. Dude, you can even attack the earth wall. I think in the China mirror these days, there's no excuse not to just pump out some units in the classical age.
I was playing so passively that day.
Okay. But I
like
think,
single player.
I think that playstyle where you go 2 TC, earth wall, you grab your eco upgrades, you place your bow lace on your second gold, and then you consider going mythic. I think those days are over.
Okay, that's good to hear actually.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah. Because I've always done the get to heroic first, get my 2 ups, and then push kind of a thing. But like, there's so much I could be doing in the game early on too, and I don't know what the opponent's doing. Like, if I'm just sitting in my base as well.
Yeah.
1 second, I'm just gonna get a drink of water really quick.
All right.
Okay, back.
All right. Look at your food economy, by the way. This is like we have our 6 Xinong farms up and running. We've got plenty of goats, got plenty of rhino meat remaining. So
I've got like 21 on food. Oh my god.
No, I mean that's fine because I guess you're aiming for heroic, right?
Yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah.
I found it so hard to balance the Kwafu. Like, I thought like, oh man, China's got a really good economy. It's going to be easy. But there's so much more I got to think about between balancing the Kwafu, the gold, and I only just recently also started to train pure Kwafu out of. I think after I played you, like your economy was so good, and then I saw that like you put 1 TC on Kwafu only. I think.
Yeah, do that. 1 TC Kwafu, 1 TC peasants.
Yeah.
And then even sometimes I just see that the town center that's making peasants. I'll say I actually have the favor to squeeze in a Kwafu from here, and then I'll do that as well.
Yeah. Okay.
It's so good, and with when you're doing the small units with China build, you're not going for cavalry. You don't need that much food. So we want archers, we want pioneers, we want military production, Dao swordsmen. They don't cost that much food. So having a lot of peasants isn't essential. Meaning every time you make a Kuafu instead of peasants and put them on wood or gold, our economy skyrockets. It's the training time of 2.5 peasant for a Kuafu, but it's the efficiency of 4. So every time we make a Kuafu, it's like we're getting 1.5 peasants in. So that's very, very good. No, but the point I was making with the food here is we have so much food in abundance here. 11 goats remaining, 2 rhinos. So the 2 farms that we made early on hasn't paid for themselves at all. We may just as well have hunted here.
Yeah. All right, so the second TC goes up, finish off the hunt, and then after that, I can start considering putting down, a Shenong farm or two.
Yeah, or I mean, just consider. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'd say
Yep.
maybe 7 minutes into the game, 8 minutes into the game, just something like that. It's not bad
I really,
having these two up. It's not bad, but it's just if there's better things to spend it on, like a town center, like an early military
yeah.
barracks, like some pioneers pressure. You really gotta have a good you need a good reason why you need those farms set up if you still have hunt and goat.
I think I OCD'd it too much and thought, the first ones are free. I should get that down early. But then I totally forgot about the cost of the farms themselves as well.
Yeah, it's 150 resources, and when we're in a mirror here, so we can if we can really optimize our economy and min max a bit better than our opponent, that's gonna mean that
Yeah.
we'll find real advantages. And so
Yeah.
if we throw away 150 wood for no particular reason at all, it's gonna be felt.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just I really don't see no reason why you don't have 10 Dao swordsmen, 10 javelineers just whacking at the earth wall here, pressuring this
Yeah.
area, taking down the temple, doing all kinds of stuff. There's another trick that I've only recently thought of. So we want this town center right in the arcade gauge, or as soon as we hit classical.
Yeah.
So let's say we have 2 Kuafu here, 2 on gold, and then our third Kuafu, I like putting him maybe up here. And the reason for that is then when we hit classical, these 2 will be building our town center, and then the third is already in position to start building military barracks here and here.
So that's something to consider as well.
Yes, because if he's here, there's a temple there, there's a house here, there's a tower there. Maybe this is not the worst case, but other cases, imagine he was here. He would then have to build military barracks either here, which is a bad spot, or he would have to move from here all the way up here.
And that's what, like, I think that's what good macro is about. Just
Yeah.
having that minimal movement between your workers. Okay, so the third Kwafi that I get out, I'll start to move that towards the position where, like, say, even if I was on 1 TC, I would find that, the gold near my base and kind of start extending that way. Like, if I was doing 1 TC on this map and I only had, my main, I'd probably start extending northwards. You see where my second gold is, just above?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I find that's really, really beneficial. And and really having the blueprint in your head when you're going up to classical age. Yeah, we're getting the town center, that's all well and good, but what are we doing then? And I think first thing we want to do after is get our first military barracks up, oftentimes 2, and just have it in your head. Where am I building them? Do I have a Kuafu in place? And then if you have that blueprint in your head, it all just comes naturally, I find.
There's a lot more behind it. Oh my god!
Well,
like when Rapper used to give me advice, he's like, "You got to think deeper." I'm like, I don't know how.
That's the thing about being fast at AOM. Yes, you gotta react properly. You gotta microwave.
It's a nice thing though, isn't it?
Sorry?
Like the strategy part is so nice. Like compared to having to like react to like someone popping around a corner and you got to shoot them really quickly.
Yeah.
Like you can actually think about strategies, which is really nice.
Yeah, and it's also just it's like being fast is also preparing ahead. So you don't just, holy shit, I have you build your TC and you find yourself, oh my god, I have 500 wood, 400 gold, what the fuck do I do? I guess I'll take a Kuafu and build some military now. Like, don't get surprised by that. You should know that you're gonna be in that situation, and then you'd have those buildings plucked down already,
Yeah.
So that's
just fine tuning. So when you before when you said you would start to move your third Kwafu into a position where you can build your military barracks. That's the third Kwafu from the start, right?
Yes.
So you build a second TC with 2 of the Kwafu, and then the third one would kind of be like hovering in a position where it can start building.
Yes.
Very nice. I like that.
Yeah. This is weird what he's doing. He's gone
Yeah, I was like, what's
into
happening?
into full Dao swordsman. If he had gone Shen this would be such a nice strategy because he would get this upgrade, and then those 25 Dao swordsmen would become 30. So I think how to is dumb for him when he's doing
Yeah.
this. What he needs to do, what are you gonna do when you see that actually? Let's see. What is your reaction?
My reaction was so slow. I was like, I'll build more down myself because I put down 4 military camps, only training barracks.
Well, you're
And then I
you're
eventually-
X3, so it's not a bad call, honestly. I was gonna say, the
That's true.
the standard call would be to maybe make fire archers, but then they would get countered by javelineers. So I think what you're doing is good because you're gonna have access to heavy infantry, which you're getting now, and even this one, which is sick in the Dao Swordsman mirror.
I think one thing I got to do is, especially when I hit heroic, is to definitely cut the Kwafu production, or maybe even think further ahead. And
Yeah.
even when I'm getting close to it, that's when I got to cut it. That's one thing, like I didn't have to worry about with other civs because you can just you generate it, but this one's like you got to allocate like ahead of time as well.
Yeah, I think when you're going heroic age, if you already then know I want both infantry upgrades, just cut the Kwafu production there. And that'll be fine. So here I wouldn't take this fight. I don't know how it's gonna go, but you haven't seen him. He's going heroic now, so maybe it's actually good. But it would have been nice to have a Sky Lantern just ahead, knowing what we're facing here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good, probably. You can retreat into the Earth Wall, though.
And the Dow are chunky. Like
Yeah,
if I used that on slingers, they all would have died. But
I think honestly, right here, if you can secure this area with a Baolei and then go Huangdi, I think maybe that's the best thing you could do.
yeah,
There's no way of really getting any aggression in here. So probably secure this position that you have right here. Maybe even, just a house here in the wall here or something like that. And then a Baolei on this position. And then you need a shit ton of heroes to prepare for the Fey Beast. But other than that, once that's done, I think if you hit Wangdi early, that's going to do a lot for you.
yeah.
That's one thing you need to know with Shinong, and a lot of the reason is, of course, because of this upgrade, minus 20% cost, and it's only 15 favor for Imperial Order.
Yeah, that's huge.
Such a big one, and you also get the Dragon, which is going to give you immediate value. So if you can hit Wangdi at a competitive, what's it called? If you hit it with a good tempo, then that's going to be so huge for you, and it's always going to be worth it.
Another question was if you know your opponent's going to go into, like this game, I didn't know he was going to go into Cav / Fire Archer. But what would be your comp against Cav Fire Archer?
Dao Swordsman.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, I'm only half joking. Like Dao Swordsman it's gonna be the core of your army no matter what. Even though it loses on paper to both of those units you just mentioned, it is still gonna be the core of your army. And then you're probably just gonna want to add in Javelineers and Halberdiers and then micro those.
The thing I hate about China is select all range units.
Dude,
Your
don't
Fire
get me started.
Archer, your Pioneers, and your Jab. You're like, dear God.
Dude, play against Oranos going Terma, Promethean, Murmillo. What do we need? We need Pioneers, Javelineers, Fire Archers. You can't micro that shit.
It made me want to go back to using, because I used to use custom hot. When you can create one with like control one.
Yeah.
Control groups. But like for the longest time, I went off control groups.
Yeah.
And I'm just using select all archer now and select all hero. But even then, you're like, all right, heroes on the myth units, bam. All right, select all archers, take down his infantry. Oh wait, no, I've got to go back to my heroes again and then put them back on.
It's disgusting. I'm not gonna make control groups. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna say, all right, that's a bullshit matchup. I'm not gonna fight that. Oh my god. But we're doing all right. I do wish we were aiming for Huangdi here. Like, we're getting all the armory upgrades now, aren't we? We're getting bronze shields, we're getting heavy infantry. We're really getting a prolonged heroic age here. I
Yeah.
really think we could have squeezed in Huangdi with a defensive Baolei here.
That sounds so much better. The next game, Kaiba like mopped the floor with me, and he went ballet into Mythic. And that was hard because like once the ballet's up, they're so hard to push. They get like so much more value than creating, an army of that amount of cost.
Yeah.
So I guess I could have. One other thing too is if I had the ballet, like a ballet up, but I also had a ton of military barracks and machine workshops. And even if I had to put the towers on them, I think I'm probably underusing the towers a bit too much because they're really, really, really quite good.
Yeah, they're not even that expensive. What do they cost?
I think it's like, it's cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah. Yeah, and it is. They do hit like a regular tower. You can even get crenellations for them, which is crazy.
Yeah.
What do you think of these fire archers? Are you a fan? I find myself not a fan in the China mirror.
Yeah, no, definitely not a fan. The only thing I find fire archers work really nicely is like if I'm up against North or if I'm going Nuba. The Nuba fire archer. I actually had a game versus Divine today where I went into I went to Nuba fire archer, and they were melting everything. Huskal, throwing axemen, even the raiding cav. And
you do
then
that versus North in Japan.
Yeah. Oh, you can do it versus Japan as well.
Yeah, because the point is, like a Javelineer type unit, Peltas, Slinger, stuff like that, they'll destroy it, but everything else doesn't. Like North and Japan doesn't have that type of unit, so you can do it versus those.
And then I went into Chukonu, and they were insane.
Yeah.
Like, they were so good.
It's crazy.
But yeah, I think this is the part of the game where I lost my army, I lost my momentum. He was on 3 TC, and he had too much. So I think definitely...
I asked you the question, are you a fan of the fire archers? Because I noticed you had 25 of them.
Yeah, they did not do much at all.
No, absolutely didn't.
The range is so low as well.
Yeah,
it
and
used
then
to be way
you're
more.
against a mixed army where you have to really babysit them in terms of micro, ensure that they hit the Dao swordsmen, and there's horses surrounding them, there's javelineers in the back. It's too much. You're not going to find the value from them that you want.
So maybe I think I'm. So this one definitely go for Huangdi.
Yeah, it's like you go for the 2 TC boom, nothing's happening at all for like 12 minutes or so, if I remember correctly. And it's just, you want to squeeze in that extra value that you get from the Huangdi, especially with the Imperial Order technology.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is, I think the next one's versus Divine is Amaterasu.
Yep.
And I got slapped. I think one of the main reasons was because I went 2 TC, and usually when I'm playing against Japan or Aztec, I usually only stay 1 TC.
Yep.
Just because they've got the potential of taking out your second TC quite easily. Very strong armies.
If you if you go 2 TC versus Amaterasu or Susanoo, you run into the risk of going against archers when Yudo. And
how did you know? How did you know?
The archers outrange your archers, and your pioneers.
I couldn't touch the army.
Pioneers of 14 range against the one Yudo. They're going to get targeted down by the archers. So you run into a death ball to which you have no counter.
Yeah. Okay.
So just don't do it. But instead, you're against Divine, Amaterasu, Tundra.
I was thinking quite a bit. I was like, okay, it's Divine. He's probably going to go 2 TC. But he did it. I was who is this person?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he would do that here. No, but what I would probably consider is a greedier archaic age here. Obviously, you have
Oh,
to.
like a later up,
Sorry?
like a later up.
Yes, like with
I
4
like that idea
Kuafu
actually.
potentially.
Warcraft up. Okay, I like that idea a lot. I'm a
Because
big fan of doing late ups,
yeah,
just
and
because you
it's
can
like
get
you're
so
against
much more.
Amaterasu, and the chances of him going later advanced with Minakata Tomi, not doing much
Yep.
in the beginning, getting hand axe, pickaxe, shrine, the hunt upgrade. The chance of him doing that, I would say, is 9 out of 10. I haven't seen this game, so we'll see, but I would wager that's about the most likelihood he does that. So what do we do then? We say we're not going to deal damage. He's got a nice back gold. The shrine is already here. That's going to be wolves on top of this. We can't deal damage to him early on. We cannot do 2 TC boom, because then we'll run into the death ball, to which we have no counter. And what do we
Yep.
do then? Well, we can do a very greedy archaic age with all the economic upgrades with 4 Kuafu. And then even though he's playing fairly greedy, we'll actually outgreed him because we have
Yeah.
that option as China with the Kuafu.
And then would you play into map control?
Yeah, probably. I would
Okay,
just
sounds good.
really make sure to extend your favorite land early. With 4 Kuafu, your economy is gonna be ridiculous. And station a Kuafu maybe here, station another one up here, and you can just make favorite land on this side and on this side, and just pump out units.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
And then of course, if he does go for the archer death ball, we always have the Fey Beasts in mind against the archer death ball. But
I
it's a
felt like
hard
when I
matchup.
first,
It's a hard matchup, I think, because the Wanyudo are difficult to deal with as Shenong.
yeah, yeah,
I think the Zhengxia does help a ton with that damage reduction from myth units that he's got, that innate bonus, and
I get.
just the damage component as well.
So the idea would be get the really greedy start, big opener, get that momentum, and I guess 1TC trade armies because my economy is going to be stronger than his.
Yeah, we played very, very slowly. We get our economy rolling, and then we start extending our favorite land over here as well, and then we just
Yeah.
pump out units. And I think maybe like 8 minutes into the game, we can start moving forward a bit, and then
Alright.
we should have a ridiculous economy. And that's so good against Japan because the golden rule when you're against Japan is you can fight, but you can never lose, and you can not even do an even trade against Japan either. So that's why it's so
Yes.
important that we set everything up nice and slowly, so that by the time we do a fight, we're ready, we're prepared.
Okay.
So when we advance here, like here, this is a 340 advance. It's ridiculously fast, actually. What is your plan, actually?
So this one I was going for the 2 Kwafu into second TC,
Okay.
but it didn't work at all because like I'm hitting it now.
Yeah.
I don't have anywhere near enough resources to get the second TC, so it was such a waste of an opener.
Yes, it's a horrendous macro. Yeah, that's horrible.
I used to think like faster openers were just better. I was like, oh no, you get it faster, that's way better. But then I eventually realized you're missing out on a lot of economy and
Yeah, and with China, even more so than other civs, because not only do you have idle TC for a minute, but you also don't pump out the Kuafu.
yes.
So it's like double bad with China. Now we're sending 1 Kuafu. Oh my god, yeah, this absolutely scuffed start for you.
That's the theme of today. If you're going for a 2TC, do you always send like the 2 Kwafu over?
Yeah, honestly, sometimes even 3. Did you watch my game versus Magic when I played Shenong yesterday?
I didn't, but I am definitely going to need that replay.
Yeah.
It sucks because it's on at like 4 a.m. my time.
He played Aztec, did a really nice strategy against me. Could have punished me very easily with it, but I only sent 2 Kuafu, and then he sent bunnies and warrior priests to stop me, and I only barely got it up. So in hindsight, I should have sent 3 Kuafu. Would have been a lot safer to just speed build it up.
All right, I got the replay. That's gold. That's gold. It's hard to find replays.
Yeah, so, bro, 530. You know, with Nuwa, you get a 425 town center. So you get a 530
Yeah.
here with a
I figured I was like I'll do the same thing. You know, I get the second TC up earlier. That'll get me more units out, but I didn't have enough resources.
No, you know, part of the reason why Nuwa can do it and Shenong Fushi can't do it is because the Kuafu costs food. The second Kuafu costs food instead of gold, which means that yeah, it's hard to explain basically, but the way that the resources align to when you reach the stage where you can build the town center, it's just perfect for Nuwa, just perfect.
Yeah.
Whereas with Shenong, the Kuafu, it has to be on wood or gold, and you need to send peasants
Which do
on
you
wood
rate
and
higher?
gold when you're on Shenong or Fushi, and that's just slower.
Between Nuwa and Shenong, which one do you think is stronger at the moment?
That's a Nuwa.
Okay.
It's hard to say. I think all Chinese are really OP, to be honest. But
They're strong at the moment. Like when I switched from Egypt to China, like I got to like 2050 like twice. And I was like, wow, this is so much easier. But I think I've like become complacent. And I'm like not doing it because you have to work so hard with Egypt to win.
yes, yeah, true. You have to really consider the map, the matchup, and how do we do our wacky stuff? How do we utilize it best?
All right, so I think with this one definitely came down to a
This is just poor early macro.
poor early macro build order. Okay.
Yeah, and like so, I would even say you needed some early. Oh, yeah, there's nothing for you to do. Divine is playing divine gameplay here. He's just playing ultra defense. There's nowhere that you can hit him. You're not even trying, but even if you did, you would not be able to hit him anywhere. And he's just building a death ball. Your Earthwall kind of sucks, if I'm being honest, because how are you going to defend this area?
Yeah, it just disappeared when the one Udo appeared as well.
Yeah, so like you needed the Earthwall here. Like optimally, it just barely surrounds this TC or something, right? I think maybe like here would be amazing. Something like that. Because you are on Tundra, there's hunt here, 2 hunt packs in your base, there's even some berries, and you put goats. So, you know, just securing resources with the earth wall, not really important. But if you can just block off 1/2 with an earth wall like here would be really good. This earth wall
As far as
just
your
takes it
army
down.
composition,
Sorry?
what comp would you aim for against this? Is it still going to Dao Jav?
What comp? We need Javelineers for sure.
Yeah. It was really tricky because there's so much, like there were samurai in the army, so that made going Dao really difficult. But then I kind of needed like fire archers to help out.
Yeah.
But
I think it's the same issue as the Atlantean one, to be honest. We're gonna need all 3 archers, and that's just how it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess eventually going into, like, I felt like later on I went into Cav, and that probably was one of my stronger choices. But even against the samurai, I
Eric
couldn't find it
asked,
working
don't you
so
want
well.
Chi-Yao instead of Earthwall? And I honestly think I would. I think Earthwall is good. It's a good god
Yeah.
power, but I think lightning weapons, like imagine now, if you had better macro, you would have a much bigger army than this. And if you then use
Yeah.
lightning weapons on top of it, I think there's a good chance that you're going to get a really good fight in.
Yeah. Is that even with 2 TC or if I went 1 TC?
No, it's 2 TT as well. It's just a great god power.
Okay.
And you can recast it too. Once you have your favorite land up and running, like even now, you have enough favorite land that you get a lot of favor. So when you find yourself in a very tight game where you can sort of predict there's going to be a big fight over this gold mine at some point or whatever, if you predict that happening soon enough, you just stop Kuafu production and you aim for second lightning weapons. Very, very strong.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't think of Chi-Yao and lightning weapons as a sort of all-in play. Not at all.
Yeah. It's just lightning weapons is a lot more useful for me.
Yeah.
At this time, then hard to, especially if I'm not going for abundance straight away, because that's like one of the only real techs you can get. You don't really use the chunkies much, but
You know what? You know what's a great tech? Advanced defenses.
oh really?
Yes, because
See what?
you have the bit with China. You have the best towers in the game because you have so many upgrades for them.
Does that count? That doesn't count as the military barracks towers, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, that would be wild.
But come late game, you just send one peasant, over here, and you spam wall chips, and those wall
Yep.
chips can turn into towers, and that's just
Wait,
huge.
what?
Yeah,
I never knew this. You can turn a wall chip into a tower.
yeah, with the advanced defenses.
Is it expensive?
You just call it's a cost of a tower.
Oh,
Allows conversion.
that sounds really good.
It takes 25 seconds, and then it's plus 25% damage, plus 2 range and 2 line of sight for what it's worth.
Oh, and you don't need to build it. Like the wall chip, the tower builds itself right after the wall chip.
Yep. Well, you press a button and then you do it. Yeah. So it's mid to late game. That technology is ridiculous. So honestly, when you go how to, for my money, this is the technology that I'm considering if I want in this game.
Another one too is chasing the sun. How do you feel about that tech?
It's complete ass. You get it from your PC, right?
Yeah,
And how long does it take? 20 seconds.
it takes 20 seconds,
Bro, it's so bad.
which is basically a Kwafu.
Yeah, this is like if this was free, I would not get it. It's so bad. Chasing the sun. The player, love the player chasing the sun, but the technology, the worst. Honestly, the worst technology in the game. I think I can't think of a worse one right now. Because it's actively bad.
It used to be 25%, I think.
Yeah, that sounds really good for mid to late. But 10%, it's like Loki bonus. And when I play Loki, I don't even notice I have it. It's so bad. 10%. Holy.
In this game against Divine, I felt like I actually defended quite well for a little while. Like the towers and the buildings, they defend so well.
And you underestimate it, don't you, when you're playing against it?
Yeah, I feel like I've got to be doing that a lot more. Like
Yeah.
I've seen like you and Kiddo put down so many military barracks, and the damage is high. Like it's 8 damage and it's 3 shots or something, which is really nice.
It's 16 pierce per second. It's really high. Yeah, so this is not even. Oh my god, not even a bad situation. You find, dude, if you had maybe actually been a bit more patient here, taking care of 3 Bushi here, this guy could have easily been dealt with, and then 2 more, maybe with your.
I could have just clicked on him, right?
Sorry.
With the town center as well. I could have taken him out with the town center.
Yeah. If you had done that, just taken care of these Bushi and then done the Fey Beast, this would have been GG, I think, right there.
I hate when my brain doesn't work when I play.
There's an Onimushi I missed, but I think that would have been the play. When he's underneath your towers and TC like this, target down the heroes. If you know Fey Beast is coming, holy, that's a huge play if you could have done that.
That's one thing I underestimate a lot, actually. Like sometimes I chuck down Fey Beast, it deletes the whole army. And sometimes I chuck it down and they just kill it. But I haven't been like looking deeper into actually what the army composition is.
It's just full archers, man. Full archers and samurais. Maybe. Yeah, I think.
Actually,
Sorry.
what I'll do is I'll show you one more game, and I'll show you this last game is when I actually played well.
Nice. Let's have that.
All right, I'll send you this one. All right, sending it through here. And this was 3 TC, no, 3 Kwafu, 1 TC play.
Yes. I like that. I like the sound of that. I'll check it, Eric, after. Almost Metreus. Nice. This is I don't want to diminish your victory, but this is a really good matchup for.
It's a good matchup for Chad. Yeah.
So
Mattress
weird what
has
you did
been.
here. I guess it's just you had the waypoints wrong.
Oh yeah, I was like sending like. Actually, what am I even doing here? Because usually I'd have. Okay, so this build I was freestyling actually.
Okay.
I think I did a 3 Kwafu, but this is my into idle villager thing.
So yeah, this looks like a pretty standard build order in the sense that you just go peasants to food, Kwafu to gold, and then I guess some wood now. That's a nice little touch. But you're gonna need extra wood for the temple very soon. I guess you got this straggler tree, so that's nice.
It's nice once you like once you got more experience, you can actually like adapt things because you get a feel for like what you need for what.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when you have those like key numbers, like 6 on food or 7 on food or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or
It took me 2 years to figure out the 6 on food or like 6, 7 on food. Like I was literally going to like 11 on food sometimes. And then I just like I'd transfer half off. I was like, oh, I didn't need to do that.
Yeah. Another one is like if you're playing Greek, let's say, I know that I need, if I put 2 on gold, if I put 4 on food and then 2 on gold, 4 on food, 4 on whatever in the beginning, and then the next 2 on gold, I know I'll get this fast in advance, which means that if I put 3 on food and 1 on gold in the beginning and then another 1 on gold, I'll have
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
Yeah. You can sort of do these small little calculations in your head. It's really nice. Okay, you're actually going how to. That's I think versus Norse, I don't know if you're just
Lightning
wanting
weapon's
to
so
do-
much
I don't
better,
know if
right?
you want to do cool stuff here, but versus Norse, like
Yeah.
not
Now that I
getting-
think about it, I don't know why I keep on going how to.
Okay. Because lightning weapons is ridiculous against Norse.
Yeah.
Ooh. He's actually applying a lot of pressure on you here. But you got the... Yeah, you see, you really got to get that silo down at the right spot, and then this guy will be safe as well.
And I could have even herded the starting
Yes.
deer under my DC as well.
You do it. It's a bit risky, but it's in fact very risky, this temple against Loki, I would say. Probably a safer place would be here, because Undermine is just brutal against this temple. 300 resources for this? You gain yourself...
I think the only random play is if you're going how to trap them with the earth wall and then terracotta riders, but even then you'd be trading a god power and 300 resources for 3 or 4 units, which is still not a very
the
good
god power
trade.
remains, so... But, yeah.
Oh, that's true, actually.
But I think it is nice having that idea of the terracotta riders in mind all the time, but also just keep in mind 300 resources is substantial.
Yeah. I think when I played against you, I used 2 sets of terracotta riders.
Yeah.
And I didn't get them either. I think there was a gap in my wood line. It's like, yeah, I got them, and then I was like, nah.
Oh my god. So what are we doing? We're just playing defense early on, and we're getting fire archers. We're playing very slow, which is fine against Norse, because like nothing really. We could hit him here. I think usually when I play Norse versus China, that matchup, I think 8 or 9 minutes. It's usually when you can sort of start to move out of your base against Norse.
Yeah. Matrius adapted after this, and he ended up taking an early second TC, and he defended a little bit,
Okay.
which got me when the Nidhogg landed.
Holy. Well, I think the right way to play this, if you're asking me, is just regular 3 Kuafu beginning, get your farms in place so your gold is safe, and then you really do a good job of securing your wood line, ensure that's not raidable, and then you have your food underneath your town center. And then you just make a nice army, and you can slowly expand outwards. When your villagers are safe, you can do that.
Do you ever go training yard early when you're doing that?
No.
Or is it still just... No, okay. I think I'm wasting a lot of resources on excessive stuff.
Just the
Training yards and
extended
terracotta
favorite
riders.
lane. If you're playing Niwa and you go Shenyu, get the divine books, and then you can do it.
Yeah, that's a sick tech.
It's such a good technology.
You can have like just 1 military barracks and 1 machine workshop early.
Yeah. You can do it when you get that, or Fushi with Shenyu for that matter. But I don't think so. Even then, even when you have Shenyu, even then, I don't think it's like a standard play by any means. But it's an option. So we're just getting our death ball rolling. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like he's got some cavalry. We've got 3 halberdiers. Should be enough. Yeah, our army is very good. Is it because he's on the second TC now? Yeah, that's why. You know what? If he went Heimdall, and if he just spammed army, we actually would have been in trouble here. Because that Baole would have been stopped, and our army is kind of ass 11 minutes into the game here.
Getting to the second gold's really difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you got to get it so much earlier. And because you're spending gold on Kwafu instead of army, it's kind of like... but if I had more military barracks and machine workshops around this as well, then I'd have more towers, a few more army. And I guess if I didn't use those terracotta riders, I would have another like 7-8 units.
Yeah, true. But I think what I'm getting at is the heroic is honestly too early for my liking. I think we needed to pump out units here, because it is a risky spot we put ourselves in here. We did see he went for Facedio, of course, but still, if he had just pumped out units and we weren't ready, we could have been surprised here.
Yeah.
And it's never a bad thing to just pump out units. Fire Archers, Halberdiers against Norse, it's always going to be good. Whether he's heroic or mythic, it's always going to be good.
Yeah, Maddie was telling me, like, because he plays tons of Norse.
Yeah.
And you play tons of Norse as well. And he says it's always the anti-cav, anti-infantry comps, which are really hard to deal with.
Yes. Yeah, you don't beat this with Norse. With Nidhogg you do, but even then, you know, if you have your Pioneers ready, even Nidhogg doesn't work. Drought. Crazy.
Look how well my army did here.
Yeah. Oh my god, the Sage is beautiful against the Battle Boar.
Yeah, and they started kicking everything around. And this was against flaming weapons too. I think I lost like 300 army resources or something.
Yeah, disgusting. Oh my god, you stole an Iron Harry as well?
Yeah.
Good fucking job with these Sages. Did you get this is the game where you talked about where you got the upgrade?
No, I didn't get the upgrade. So I think like a really nice comp is like Nuba Fire Archers with Sages as well.
Yes. That sounds so good. Because you even get a fake frontline with the Sages.
Yeah. The amazing thing too is I didn't know it at the time, because later I played a game versus Divine, and I could have even gone into Chuko Nu at this point too. And they would have dealt with the Cav way faster than the Fire Archers. Like the Fire Archers deal with the infantry way better.
Yeah.
But the Chuko Nu melt the Cav.
Yeah. Yeah, and even the Huskarls can't really deal with the Nuba Chugano. Just,
every other game I played was
they just get the pierce. They just pierce right through the 64% pierce armor.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, isn't that crazy?
God.
All right. Well, I think that's everything.
Yes. Great.
I got like 4 pages of notes, which is really, really good.
Nice.
And I've got motivation, which is the hardest thing to find in Age of Mythology competitive gaming. Motivation.
Yeah. I think with China right now, there's a lot to explore, and it seems like you're enjoying it. And they're, I think, an S tier civ, so that should be enough motivation for you. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Me and Kavot had me on a call before because he's doing a YouTube tier list.
Oh yeah.
So, and my challenge is I made a tier list before he made one, and my challenge is to match his. So I can't change it after he makes his.
Nice.
All right. Well, thank you very, very much, Sue.
For sure.
I appreciate that a lot.
It's good. Talk to you later.
Oh, all right. GG's. I'll send you a message on Discord as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Great. Bye. That's Ben, everyone. Really, really good player. It's been improved a lot in like the past year. He's actually beating good players consistently, so Maybe we'll see him dominating even more in the near future. If anyone is interested in coaching themselves, I offer coaching for $30 an hour. And if you're interested, you can just message me on Discord. It's nice to hear such constructive guidance. That's good to hear, Timo. Timo. Do members get a discount? Maybe, Black Flare. Message me. We can maybe figure something out. That's right. I have membership on YouTube. I don't have any member-specific videos because I only have very few members on YouTube right now. But if more people sign up, who knows? Maybe I can do like YouTube membership exclusive videos. But generally, I just want to get those videos out for as many people as possible. You know? One day might grow. Yeah, we'll see. Haven't advertised it much, to be honest. I think you gotta say it explicitly in your videos and in your streams that you have your membership thing. Because if I don't, people don't really consider it much, I think. But what is it you're supposed to say? As long as you are watching, I'm happy. Yeah, Eric, I saw. I'm just contemplating. What are we doing? Bless you, Black Flare. Thank you, thank you. I think I might just end the stream here, send you over to Divine, and then maybe play versus Eric. Because I'm playing versus Tunison later today. Yeah, Eric, let's play. Let's play. Wait, when did you say? Yeah, we can play soon. Yeah, I'm gonna send you over to Divine. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll be streaming again soon. It's just when it's tournament day, I want to do like some good preparation. I want to be streaming. It takes my mind off preparing well because I want to do well. I'm against Tunison and then Moscow or Grass. Thank you, Ben. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Black Flare, as always. You know I got this. I hope so. It's gonna be hard, but we'll see.